I've been doing this a long time. A long time. In 2020, the year of the pandemic, I lost my permission on Colonial Side A due to some busybodies claiming that trash was being thrown out on the property. It rocked me to my core. I made numerous attempts to contact the owner with no response back. This next clip is the very first time I stepped foot on Side A. The very first time that I took a look at the old tree with the rocks at the base. I didn't find a thing that day. I got a little frustrated. It was a time before I knew Mike Noble, Tracy Van Sciver, or even my dad had even picked up a metal detector for the first time. Chester and I had not reconnected yet from our years of friendship prior to us reconnecting because of the metal detecting hobby and his interest in history. This was me, alone, on Colonial Side A. It was the first time I realized that this project was bigger than me and I was going to have to form a group.
This is T-Hawk, backcountry diggers. We're out looking for an old Patriot camp. Supposedly had 2,000 troops. So far, we see the signs, like this old tree right here. That's an old one. It's dead, but it's got to be at least 200 years old. The rocks at the bottom of the tree base indicate someone was working or landscaping here. More rocks at the tree base, look like they've been flattened out. Very peculiar. 2,000 troops and not a single signal. We've been here about 2 or 3 hours. Looks like we'd have found something by now. I'll cut the camera off. I'll keep you posted if we find something.
It really hurt to lose that one, but we must move on. Colonial Side B, a different owner for some reason. No response. We tried to contact him, different members of the group who was able to contact him, to no avail. It's like our numbers have been blocked for no reason given whatsoever. Colonial Side B is now off limits to us, and that rocked me to my core. The King's Grant land. It was a beacon, a shining light. It was somewhere to go, and it gave me hope after we lost our colonial sites, Side A, B, and C. But then the grandchildren of the landowner complained to Grandma, and we were no longer able to hunt there. We lost permission on the King's Grant land, and that rocked me to my core. But I've been doing this a long time. When I started Backcountry Diggers, I modeled my channel after the Stealth Diggers. I wanted to get in touch with historians and work side by side with them to preserve and locate and tell the story of colonial history within the area. What was considered the backcountry of South Carolina back in the early times of the settlements. When I first discovered the Stealth Diggers, Digger Charlie in an old video had said, "Do the right thing. Talk to your local historians. Try to preserve the history through them. And if you can't get them to listen, then do your own thing." So far, I've always done the right thing. Any historical information or places that I intend to hunt that may interest them, I've always gotten in contact with them first. I've always done the right thing.
until now.
I always will do the right thing, but it's time to do my own thing first. And then after doing so, and I locate everything and I have my way with the permissions that I gain, I will do the right thing after. I feel like there's just too many busybodies that can destroy the work that you put in. Putting in years of work just to get the road out, it's not fun. I've been doing this too long. I've been doing this a long time.
This old plantation home has an interesting history that dates back to 1769. And we are back on the scene to tell the story of this property. How long will it take? Who knows? It could take 3 months, it could take a year, it could take 3 years. We don't care, because this property has 167 acres to hunt, and this is just the 1800s home that was built in 1809. So we are starting here first, and over time we're heading to those woods. Somewhere in those woods is where the original settlement stood, and we will be finding that. First we got to find the creeks and the streams, the high ground, and the 2 colonial homes that were there. The first one burnt down, second one was rebuilt, so they're in there somewhere, but that's an adventure for another time. Today we're gonna hunt all of this clean ground for a change and enjoy every minute of it. Let's get started.
What was
Okay, so first target I dug
it? Glasses on.
is this.
Let me get my glasses out of the truck.
This is a lipstick tube. It's pretty old. It was definitely stuck in that ground pretty good. It's got a lot of green patina on it, but that is a nice little relic. That's a good way to start the hunt right there. Old lipstick.
Well, stem cover.
Dad, he found him a old valve stem cover. Compare that next to the lipstick. Yeah, I see the size of that. That's a unique looking valve stem cover. It's still got the square piece on it.
Yeah.
Huh, very neat.
$19.18.
And he found this. Of course, this is a Lucky Gene we're talking
The
about.
oldest one I ever found. I got a 1920.
This Walking Liberty. $50. Very cool. Way to start out the day. It ain't even got the dirt cleaned off of it. Still a good chunk of dirt on it. Look at the patina on that coin. Very nice. Okay, so this is my second target. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a heart on it. It looks pretty old. It looks like it belonged to half of something else at one time. But it is a very interesting old relic. We'll keep that. That makes me happy. Look at that. Not sure what that is, but it definitely was somebody's cool something at one point in time. So this permission is paying off. Best one we've had in a long time. So far, so good. All right, so Ed finds something, and that's very interesting. It looks like a little tiny weather vane. It's got a rooster with an arrow pointing. That is a neat little find, sure enough. Awesome, brother. Let's go find some more. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Alright, so we're going to talk to Mr. Bill, see what he's found, show him what we've found.
Oh,
What you got, Mr. Bill?
I gotta get it all out of my pouch.
You show me mine, I'll show you. Wait a minute, something like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's that say?
Studebaker?
Studebaker, huh? That is cool, man. What a nice little relic.
Some flim flam.
That's going to be probably the whole thing. Once you clean it up, will be what you call it, enameled.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. It's going to be enameled.
Got me a pocket knife, some pottery,
Pocket knife,
plantation hoe.
part of a plantation hoe. Yep. That makes sense for this property.
More pottery. That thing, which I think it's a part to a lock, a gate lock or something, but it's heavy. It's brass, solid brass. One of them.
What is this? Don't know.
No idea.
It's
Some shotgun head stamps.
definitely interesting, huh?
Yeah. Wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yeah.
Man, you've been digging like an animal. I feel like I've only dug 3 things.
I don't know what this is.
I've got into some hard
But I
ground.
got me an escutcheon.
Oh,
Keyhole escutcheon. You know what that is?
that is beautiful right there, buddy.
Tell me if you know what this is.
No. It's a piece of quartz for sure. You think this is Indian? It looks like a broken tip for sure, don't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I believe that might be a broken tip for sure. Indian artifact. Nice, man. Very cool. Alright, good deal.
Maybe.
Alright, so this is a lot of the trash we're finding. We're actually marking with flags what we're finding because the owner's interested in where things were found. That is a neat little piece. I think that's a gas valve, maybe. I'm not sure. Went to some kind of valve. Oh, that is neat. Neat little relic. Found this
Let's see. You have
Aiden
anything,
milk glass
interesting there?
with a
all that junk? All this right
zinc
here?
lid
You got more than just this though, don't you?
and harmonica reeds.
Had that $50 and a few wheat pennies. They carried them with him.
Your normal
$50. I
shotgun
heard you got
stamps and
something
numerous
like
other
that,
types
but I
of
didn't hear
trash.
what it was.
1918.
And
All pretty.
of course, there's my best find so far.
I didn't know he was shooting. Then Tom, who
Yeah.
got what? You got this part?
I forgot about this thing. That's a bad
That thing.
Yeah, I found one half and Chester found the other half.
Alright. Well, this
so
is kinda
cool.
This is one we like. Tom said that he found one half.
Alright, so this is Mr. Bill's find so far. All of his
There it is.
trash and everything.
Pretty well.
What was the thing you said? The
That is a
slaves
really
used?
cool piece right there.
It's like kind of
And back to what Mr. Ed had found, the rooster and some trash and the 100-year-old head stamp and this decorative piece here.
that's pretty cool.
So we are doing well out here today. We're planning on coming back to hunt more, find more. And we're not done for today yet. If we find anything else, I will be glad to show you.
And some milk glass.
Too many times have I seen older homes get raped and destroyed and bulldozed and construction begin in favor of modern progress. History in the ground gets lost forever. Homes get developed, and the chances of getting on those properties are far gone behind us. Too many times have I watched this happen. I am not going anywhere. we will continue to save the history in the ground as we come across it. You know why? Because I've been doing this a long time.
Okay, so this is a better look at this home here. And this was one of the starter homes on this property. It's been moved from its original location to here. And you can see it's missing its mud work. In between the homes, stone foundation, rock chimney, beautiful. It's been added brick at the top. Over here you got this gorgeous old plantation home, early 1800s plantation home. We don't want to reveal too much about its location, but this house is massive, double chimney home. You can't really see much of it for these trees here. See if I can get a better view walking around into the sunlight. Ugh, it is hot. But yeah, this is the home we're dealing with. And we are just getting started at this one. So, and there is actually more older homes on the property out and all of that we have yet to get to. This is overwhelming. It's the first time we've ever hunted a property with some rich history behind it. That was this clean without it being so wooded. I mean, there's homes in those woods there that we will explore at a later time, but this is the back of this home. Let me zoom out. There we go. Just a massively huge old home. Dates back to 1809. Outstanding. We finally get a break. Didn't even have to get in the woods to find a few gooders today, so if we could just get a break in this heat. This is interesting. It looks like an old drive here. Yeah, it's an old driveway going around. Very cool. This is the other side of the home.
We will always continue to do the right thing. Always continue to do the right thing. But for now, we're doing our own thing. And when it's time for us to get you involved, that's when we will do the right thing and bring us together. Because I've been doing this a long time.